The 1990s called. They want their scapegoat back. That scapegoat being violent video games. Now, I've got all sorts of violent video games on my Nintendo Switch here. From Doom and Saints Row 3 and Wolfenstein 2 and Warframe to some emulated ones because I've soft-modded my Switch too. And I'm not a violent person. I don't think I've ever been in a fight in my life, in fact. Not that I can remember. I just go to work, hang out with some guys, come home, repeat like a normal person would. And that's pretty much it. And statistically, because I know that's just an anecdotal, but statistically speaking, it's the same for just about everyone else that plays these types of video games. As the popularity of violent video games has increased, rape and other violent crime have decreased. That's not necessarily to say that violent video games prevent violent crime or anything, but there does seem to be a very interesting correlation that debunks the idea of violent video games being the cause of it. And the reality is that people that have that are more prone, should I say, to violence are simply those that are more attracted to violent media. They're more attracted to violent video games, to violent movies, and when they were kids, they were probably more attracted to playing with the BB gun or the Nerf gun than they were the remote control car or whatever other toys. It's the person themselves and not so much the video game. And what is it about banning video games but not the guns? Only in a country of backwards white trash hicks could that be an accepted statement. And I don't understand why people think that way. They put ideology above people, the ideology of the Constitution, even though the Founding Fathers themselves were not constitutionalists. They gave us an amendment process to change the damn thing if it no longer served the society. And I think the Second Amendment doesn't serve the society anymore. You can't exactly destroy drones with a shotgun, you stupid inbreds. You're not going to be able to take out the government with your guns. And you guys think that the military will be on your side anyway, so you don't need them anyways. So that argument should go right out the window. You don't really need guns anymore. Just admit that it's a want. It's a want. You want guns. You don't need them. You want them because you think they're cool, they're fun, and they're a good way to get food. But just admit that they're a want and not a need. And I'm not saying we should completely 100% ban guns. I'm not one of those people. But the Second Amendment should be changed so that guns are a privilege and not a right. It would make a lot more sense in the 21st century. We are not living in the 18th anymore. Time to rethink this country and its values. Donald Trump talked about cultural change. What about the cultural change around guns? Stop putting your fucking toys above kids.